Pedro's unhappy. 7 added minutes have been awarded. That's more than enough time for Lazio. They haven't really looked like scoring. Locatelli. They've lost the ball here, Juventus. They've got lots of players forward as well. Zaccagni. Douglas Luiz trying to foul him. Still Zaccagni. It breaks for Pellegrini, who's sliced it straight to Vlahovic. Steps away calmly from Guendouzi. Good work from the number 9.
Brilliant work from Vlahovic.
Juventus keeping the ball. Vlahovic wins the throw.
Yeah, Pellegrini rushed that pass. Zaccagni as well, and now an extra yellow card.
And that means Zaccagni will be suspended against Inter, so no Luca Pellegrini, no Matías Zaccagni. So Juventus with 3 suspended players for the visit to Udinese, but as things stand, that'll be okay for them if they can hang on here. Lazio have to go away to Inter without their captain and without who is now their first choice left back, Luca Pellegrini. Gila heads home. Romagnoli. Lazzari. A point now for Lazio, feels like a victory. Pedro. Overhit.
Just needed to wait a couple of seconds more, because even Romagnoli was reaching the penalty box. Obviously Pedro wanted to hit with power, and here the accident we are talking about. Yes, Castellanos. He's clearly on offside position.
Well done, Douglas Luiz. Boulaïdia getting back at him. No foul on the Juventus player. Mario Gila. Zaccagni pulled back by McKennie. Yellow card for him. It's been a pretty dirty game in the end, but that's because there's so much pressure to get a result. Lazzari coming back inside. Lazzari. This is Boulaïdia. It's off the post. Lazio so close to the leveller. Di Gregorio beaten the frame of the goal. Saves Juventus' skin. Guendouzi. Lazzari with the cross. Vecino couldn't meet it.
Thank you, Patrick. I think Di Gregorio saved it with his left hand.
If he did, it's a world-class save. Guendouzi, they're backing off him. Guendouzi, Romagnoli, off target.
Yeah, but that's what Lazio has to do. They didn't do for the last 20 minutes. Just go wide area, bring some people in. I think Di Gregorio saved it. We can see plenty. Yes, you can see the touch.
Great eyes from Manuel Pascali. Terrific reflexes from Michele Di Gregorio. That's why he was goalkeeper of the season last year in Serie A. He's just made an all-important stop to keep Juventus' clean sheet intact, to keep their advantage in one piece too. Vlahovic wants the throw. It is a Juventus ball.
That could be the most important save that Di Gregorio made in Juventus jersey.
I think the ball went beyond the touchline there. We play on. Gila to Mandas. Still 2.5 added minutes remaining of the 7. Mario Gila's got loads of energy to burn. Just running on adrenaline now, the Spaniard. Needs some help. Guendouzi. They back off Lazzari, as they have done since he came on. Pedro. Cross wasn't up to scratch. Smashed away by Vlahovic. Mandas. 2 to play. Juventus are nearly there. They can see the finish line. Guendouzi. Lazzari. in by Pedro. Castellanos keeps it in play. They need better service. Mario Hila. Gatti up and away. Need to do something different here, Lazio. It's not working for them. Lazzari. Pellegrini there with him. He can bend it in from there. Instead he goes square to Guendouzi. So many players in the box. Lazzari's cross. Castellanos! And in by Vecino! He always scores goals when Champions League football is on the line. 7 years ago on this ground for Inter, and now it's for Lazio to peg Juventus back.
The number 5 is on again. What a goal! Crucial goal by Vecino. And you said it, Patrick, this can mean the Champions League for next season. Lazio finally found a way to hit Juventus, moving the ball side to side. Great ball in by Lazzari. Wonderful save by Di Gregorio. But Vecino is there, ready to equalize for Lazio.
The iconic line back in the day was La presa Vecino. La ripresa Vecino, he's done it again. This time for Lazio, and that means it's back to where we were. Level on points once again, and still a minute of added time for the 11-man Lazio to get the better of 10-man Juventus. They were playing with fire by sitting deep, by trying to defend this clean sheet ever since Kalulu got sent off. And despite the heroics of that man, Lazio have levelled in front of this capacity crowd. But are they checking for a potential offside from the initial header from Castellanos? Is there going to be another offside decision to spare Juventus here?
Telling you, Patrick, they might check Zaccagni position or Lazzari cross, because he's impeding Gatti to go for that header. That can be a thriller.
This could be devastating for Lazio, and if they're checking it, it presumably means that the goal is more likely to be ruled out at this stage than confirmed. Keep an eye on a possible offside in here. The goal stands, it is one each, and Lazio will surely get at least a point. Poor old Di Gregorio couldn't have done much more.
Yeah, but it's incredible, no? Vecino again. Some story. But that's what you have to do when you're attacking a team that is with one man down. Go sideways and put every single time you got the chance, put ball in.
What do Juventus do now? They have to try and go all-out attack. And now those 3 suspensions for the Bianconeri next weekend will look costly. Lazio have found a second wind, but here's Locatelli. Is the referee about to blow for full time? 2 years in a row, Marušić in the 93rd minute.
Look at Dizzy and Locatelli.
Marušić got the winner in the 93rd minute in this fixture last season. Vecino even later this time around has got at least a point. Is there time for one last assault on the Juventus backline? Lazzari, Romagnoli, now Zaccagni. McKennie's been booked. Zaccagni with the cross, too much on it.
Yeah, Zaccagni obviously using Pellegrini overlap.
A draw that neither side wanted. Juventus led for most of the second half after Colomwani's goal, but eventually the pressure on the 10-man Bianconeri told. When Matías Vecino scored deep into added time, it means that they stay level on points, 64 each. It now means that Roma potentially can take the initiative in the race for Champions League football by winning in Bergamo on Monday. It all finishes here at the Olimpico dramatically. Lazio 1, Juventus 1.